Matt, what was the one thing you got right those first 3 years?
Um, I would say it was the ability to pivot, realizing something's not working and you're like, yeah, I can keep on going down this path and I'm going to get crushed. So
Hmm.
you have to be able to pivot. And so the thing that I enjoyed about it was um, you learn stuff new. You have to create new skills. You have to always be skilling up. You always have to be learning. And in that process, you get better at what you do. You curate a better experience for your tenants. And then you have 90+% retention in apartments. That's what we had. We had 90 for tenants that we placed. We have over a 90% retention in our apartments. That means my cost to re-rent is almost nothing. It's certainly much less, but it does keep us steady enough where we do get those increases on those units where we get access to them. It's an inherited tenant in many cases that's then leaving. And then we rehab the unit and then we bring up the caliber of the unit. And so those were just things that I learned early on in the process where it was like, this is something I can do. This is something I enjoy doing, where we can make it a better experience for tenants and get usually, just frankly speaking, usually get a higher caliber tenant. A lot of the tenants that I have inherited, I got the building from a slumlord. And, some tenants want to sit there and scream and complain about everything all the time. I get it, but you need to have perspective. You're paying $1,000 a month rent for a unit that's $1,800. You can't have it both ways. If you want to spend $1,000, you can stay there for $1,000, but you can't afford to fix anything. That's why I had to buy the building from your landlord. So yeah, for me, it was really just the positive about it was just pushing myself. I wasn't a carpenter. I figured it out. I wasn't a laborer in the perspective where I was, did cement work or anything like that. Figured it out. Plumbing, figured it out. Like all of these things. And so now I've got a bunch more skills where if anything ever happened and we didn't have enough money to pay contractors, I would be able to be in the field 60 or 70 hours a week doing a lot more work.
Yeah.